Oh man, I just don't know, man. So today I woke up to well, I didn't really wake up. It was maybe a couple hours after I woke up. I got up and saw the very unfortunate news of what these boys are doing to college football, man. Now, sports, listen, man, I know sports are truly like meaningless, just made up games that we kind of just use to distract ourselves from the real world, and that's exactly what it is for me. Kind of keeps you from being a little bit depressed and shit. I feel like, just knowing that I have something else that's, even though it's completely meaningless, because of that, it allows you to entertain yourself with something that's not serious, and for me, keeps me away from depression and shit, man. And I usually just kind of follow whatever sport is currently on, you know what I mean? Minus baseball, I'm not really too into baseball or soccer. Like when the basketball playoffs are on, like this year, I love watching the playoffs and March Madness and the NBA playoffs. I like watching the NFL playoffs as well. The only sport which I really enjoy the regular season in as well, though, for me, is college football. I absolutely love college football. It's been my favorite sport since I was a child. Even though I only play basketball physically, like I don't go out and play football with my friends or anything, it's my favorite sport to watch by far. You know what I'm saying? I have season tickets to my universities, you know what I'm saying? Football team and whatnot. I go to every single game, you know what I'm saying? Things of that nature, man. I really enjoy college football. And something which has been really being discussed a lot more this year, which has never been discussed in any previous year, really, is the length of football games. Now, listen, they are very long. There's no doubt about that, but it's not really something that was really a problem. I mean, if you're going to go pay a few $100 to watch a game, it's kind of your all-day event, you know what I'm saying? And I guess when people really wanted to start changing the rules, I guess, was because games were going way too late into the night and things, which, okay, is understandable, right? But the issue with that is that it doesn't actually lie in the game. It's not any fault with actual college football. It's a fault of the presentation of college football. If you watch any game, you will see how many commercials there are. It's absolutely flabbergastingly ridiculous, man. In between every single extra point, every kickoff, every punt, some first downs, every quarter, commercial, and it's like, it's not just 2 or 3, it's like 8 every time. I mean, we're seriously getting like 40 commercials a quarter. Actually, legitimately ridiculous. So, the issue with that is it's making the games long, right? So, what do we do to resolve this? What do we do to fix this? You know, what's the NCAA's solution? Or at least the people who get a vote or a say in this. What's their solution? Well, instead of shortening a little bit of the presentation, a little bit of the commercial breaks, the ads, you know what I'm saying? Which take up well over half of the game time. You're not watching even a college football game at most points. You're just watching ads. Instead of shortening down on that, what do? They take one of the most unique parts of college football, at least in comparison to the NFL, and just fuck it. And it's absolutely ruined my Friday morning. And in case you're wondering what this is, what did they do? So in college football, the clock stops every time the team gets a first down, which really helps for late game and things. And I know that they amended it so that it's within the last 2 minutes of the second quarter and the fourth quarter, the clock doesn't stop. So those last 2-minute drives, will be non-impacted still. But it doesn't even matter, man. When you're in a fourth quarter game, there's 8 minutes left and the clock's just running, you don't have a chance. It's going to kill the intensity of so many big games where comebacks could be possible, but they physically won't be anymore. It's going to take off the flow of the game, and it's going to it's actually going to help so many teams that really only focus on clock management. So teams that just sit there and steamroll the clock and run the clock down, it's just going to take over a game, and it's a little ridiculous, man. Like, does anybody seriously like this? Nobody wants this. Anyone in the college football fan base. It's so stupid, and it was an absolutely unfounded and unneeded rule change. So anyways, yeah, they won't be stopping the clock anymore on first downs, and it's going to greatly lower the time that the game is actually being played. There's going to be way less snaps in the game. Obviously, the clock's just going to run through, so there's going to be less total play. And I'm letting you know now, you know that the programs are not going to be set to be less time or scheduled to be less time than they were before this change. It's going to be the exact same. There's not a doubt in my mind of that. So, with that, it just means we're going to have even more commercials. Even more commercials. It's ridiculous. So fuck the game. We need to shorten games. Okay, let's add more commercials by shortening the game so we can keep it the same length of time, but have the argument that we're trying to shorten the games. It's fucking bullshit, dude. I don't know. I'm just sick of shit like this, man. The NCAA fucking sucks. Have they ever done anything good but sit there and collect money from college kids playing at their best level? Did they do anything? They don't do anything. What do they do? Drug test players? That's it. That's their responsibility. I don't even know if they have that much of a place in the broadcasting rights and shit, man. I don't know. It was just ridiculous news, and it kind of ruined my whole day today. It's probably gonna. It's just. I don't know. What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? I don't know, man. I just came on here. I'm sorry this gameplay's pretty bad. I'm just pressed, man. I couldn't believe this. I like, it's disgusting, man. These old ass suits that get to vote on this shit don't give a fuck about the sport, and they're just trying to continue to, as much as they possibly can, take advantage of college kids and just make money off of them without giving two halves of a fuck about any of the kids on the teams. It's ridiculous. I'm tired of this, but I don't know. Just had to make a video on that to get my piece out there. Thank you.